Hello everyone and welcome back. I am Olivia with Olivia's Roommate at Home, and in today's video I am so excited to share with you guys some DIY Dollar Tree decor crafts. Listen, I love to share with you guys how you can make your home's boutique gorgeous on a budget, and I truly believe that y'all don't have to break the bank to have a fabulous, amazing home. Now, quick little update on my ankle. I did take a tumble off of a ladder and I broke my ankle. The orthopedic surgeon wants me to be in a tall walking boot for a couple of weeks, hoping that it will heal and I don't need surgery. I'm praying for that. And so with that being said, I have to really take it easy, which is really hard for me to do. This is, I guess, a little challenge in patience. But anyway, I just wanted to let you guys know, thank you for all of your prayers and for bearing with me. I'm hugging your hearts so tight. Let's go ahead and jump into the video. Without further ado, go ahead and plug in your glue guns, get out your glitter and paint, and let's get to crafty. For this Dollar Tree DIY, I want to share with y'all how to make a beautiful blooming topiary using Dollar Tree laundry baskets. You guessed it. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take 2 Dollar Tree laundry baskets, and using about 3 to 4 zip ties, you're just going to zip tie them together. And I did find it easiest to kind of turn the baskets on the side to do the zip tying. The next thing I'm going to do is make my baskets cohesive, although I think these colors are absolutely adorable. And I just spray painted it with some gold spray paint. The next thing I want to do is take this floral greenery, and I'm going to take and kind of push it into the basket, let it pop out the side, and then zip tie it from the back so you see my zip tie work from the back. And now I'm going to take and bend that greenery around and kind of cascade it down the front of the basket to kind of cover up the basket, but then to begin to make our blooming floral topiary here. And now I'm going to add another bit of greenery, and these greenery swags I do believe came from Hobby Lobby a couple of years back. I do love to repurpose and reuse so many of my goodies, and I just took this swag and did it the same way as the other one and just kind of let it cascade down the front. Now I want it to look like kind of a wild English garden topiary, so I'm going to take some of these pretty winter hydrangeas and pop them into the basket. I'm not having to use any type of floral foam, but if you're going to be using this for an event, you would definitely want to zip tie or wire these florals. And this is just for my home and for me, so I felt like it wasn't really that necessary. Although I will tell you, the basket was kind of a great thing to be able to pop a lot of these florals into. So surprise, surprise, learn something new every day. I'm adding in some pretty winter roses, and I did get these beautiful florals at Michael's on clearance a couple of seasons ago. Definitely check your Michael's clearance section after the holidays. You guys are going to find really great deals on all of their florals. Now here is how my floral topiary turned out. You would never know that it was 2 Dollar Tree laundry baskets to be able to create this. Now I wouldn't recommend putting this in an area that's going to get like a lot of wind. If you're going to be using this for an event, you would definitely want to anchor it down. But I think it's beautiful, especially if you're going to be doing something indoors and kind of turn sideways and up towards the wall. You can't see the basket from the back, but I would use like a really pretty piece of maybe sheer fabric, or you could use some little bows to kind of conceal any basket from the back if it is going to be facing to where you get a 360-degree view of it. But I thought this was such a fun idea on a total budget. I wasn't for sure if I was going to be able to pull it off. I had the idea in my head and I was really excited that it came to fruition. So I hope you guys are inspired by this and create a pretty little topiary for your special holiday or entryway. And you could even put like a little sign on one side, kind of where you can see that basket peeking out. You know, put a little romantic picture or sign or whatnot. So fun and fabulous on a budget. Now for this next Dollar Tree DIY, I want to share with y'all how to make a wonderful faux marble technique effect. Okay, so you're going to take a pan of water, and then I'm using white and gold spray paint because I want it to look like a glam marble effect. And then you just want to add some spray paint into your water. Now, I decided to use one of the Dollar Tree vases. I'm going to create like a glam marble vase. So I painted the outside of my vase white. The next thing I'm going to do is add some more spray paint into this pan, and
and then just gently take the vase and skim the top of the water to create that marbling effect. Now, I did see Tamara Bradshaw on Tamara Bradshaw Home do this with some pictures. It was such a cool idea, so thank you for the idea, Tamara. Oh man, she has really cool stuff if you guys have a chance. Now, I needed to add some more gold to this. I wanted to really kind of have a little bit more pop of color, and here is how it turned out after I did that, and I did let it dry for about an hour before I added any florals. Now I'm just going to take this beautiful bouquet of florals. I think these are like little peonies. They have some glitter and sparkle on them. We have a local Victorian house, and so I got these at our local Victorian house, and I just popped them into this beautiful vase. And here is how it turned out. You guys, I think this looks so glamorous. This is so budget friendly, and it took very little spray paint. And I have seen people do a similar technique like this using nail polish. So comment down below if you guys have ever tried this faux marbling effect. It seemed like it really took to the glass well. I don't think it's going to flake off much. Although if you wanted to seal it, you could maybe seal it with like a waterproof Mod Podge or maybe an acrylic sealer. I don't know really what the best idea for sealing it would be to give it a lot of longevity. So if you guys have any ideas on that, let me know. I may try out a couple different ways of sealing this. This is my first time attempting this project. I feel like it came out really good. I showed it to my daughter and she was really excited for the results. I always love to learn new techniques. So again, check out Tamara Bradshaw Home. She has an amazing Instagram that she does tons of cool DIYs. Now for this next Dollar Tree DIY, I want to share with you all how you can make 2 little candle stands using the Dollar Tree candles and some of those Dollar Tree mirrors. So I'm just going to use some hot glue. This is high heat hot glue, and these will stick on here pretty well. If you wanted to use a glass glue like a Gorilla Glue or an E6000, that would give you a permanent hold. But I think just for this project, this is fine for me. I'm just going to put some little glass decorative vases on here. They're not going to get a lot of traffic, and so I thought this would be just fine as well, also for the DIY. And of course the hot glue dries really fast, but it's not going to be a permanent hold. So again, if you guys want a permanent hold with this project, definitely use an E6000 or Gorilla Glue. Now here's these beautiful sparkling vases, and I did find the vases last season at Hobby Lobby. They were 80% off on their Christmas section, and so I snagged them at a really cheap price. They were like $3 or $4. Now I'm going to take some Dollar Tree. This ribbon has a really pretty silver speck through it, so I feel like it looks kind of bridal-ish or glam, and I'm just going to take this and tie this around the side, and basically I just added a tiny bit of hot glue to keep the ribbon from slipping. I've done that with this for different seasons and it works out really nicely, and here's how that's going to look. The next thing I wanted to do was just tie a quick little shoelace bow for a cute little bow for the front of this, and I think this is a fun way that you guys can customize, you know, any kind of bridal or baby shower or event. So if it was your wedding colors and you were doing this as an event color, you could use any color ribbon, you know, that matches your pretty wedding colors, and then maybe use something like this as a centerpiece. So this is just a super easy bow. It's a shoelace bow, just like you would tie your shoelaces. Now I'm going to take this beautiful bundle of florals, and again, I got these florals at our local Victorian house, and they have the prettiest little glitter on them. And then boom, you have a pretty little floral arrangement. You can add in some more florals if you'd like to fill it out. Here is how it looks in this kind of sparkling setup. I have my Totally Dazzled bling Natalie. Oh my goodness, at totallydazzled.com. I'll leave a link in the description box of this YouTube video for her jewels, but she has the best DIY crafty jewels, and she is such a doll. You guys are going to have to check her out. She's a small business, and she runs tons of sales as well, and has tutorials on her Facebook page on how to create some really beautiful, glamorous wedding celebration goodies. And I just feel like when you love this glam and all this sparkle and shine, it's really nice to be able to get your beautiful glam bling jewels at a discounted price. So you are definitely going to have to check out Natalie, and I also hope you're inspired on this fun little tutorial. this next Dollar Tree DIY, I want to share with y'all how you can create some really beautiful, glamorous glam artwork on a total budget. So find some really cute little frames from Dollar Tree. I'm using these black frames with a little gold edge. I feel like they looked really, really glam, and you just want to remove the glass from the frames. The next thing you want to do is paint that glass white. Now, again, I did see this DIY at Tamara Bradshaw Home, and she has an amazing Instagram, so go check her out. And then I've got a pan of water, and I'm just going to use this metallic gold spray paint. So you want to add some gold spray paint and some white spray paint if you want to do this color of gold glam effect. You could also use silver, or really any color you love, and you're just going to gently dip your glass into the mixture, and you just kind of want to skim the top of it, and it's going to give that really neat glam foiling effect. So I play around with the glam look here and there, but I don't like to spend hundreds of dollars on new artwork if I'm not gonna really want to keep that style. So this is a great way to try out the glam style. You could even just get some photo frames from your local thrift store and do it that way. So again, I'm just adding in white and gold spray paint, and then I'm dipping that glass directly in to the mixture here. And you can just kind of there's really no rhyme or reason for how the paint goes on. You just want to get creative with it, and then if you want more of one color, you can add more of the color. But check this out. So this looks like those beautiful glam pictures that you guys see at Home Goods or TJ Maxx. And again, they're super expensive and they have that foiling look. But check this out. I mean, this was $1 for the frame, and then the water, and it was just a tiny bit of spray paint. I've also seen people use nail polish to create this effect as well. I haven't tried that, but comment down below if you have. I would love to hear what you guys think about this if you're going to try this technique. I think this is really neat, and I'm definitely going to be trying these faux marble looks some more. I just think it's so fun to try out new crafts and ideas, so I hope you guys are inspired. And again, go check out my friend at Tamara Bradshaw Home on Instagram. I love finding fun accounts. She also has TikTok, so if you guys like TikTok, with a lot of really amazing glam style. I mean, very pared down and very glam and very like movie star glamorous, which I love. So anyway, I love y'all. As always, I ask that you guys comment and let me know what was your favorite DIY in this video, and which one will you be attempting to recreate. You'll have to let me know if you guys are going to try any of this faux marble effect, or even that amazing little topiary we did earlier in the video. For the next Dollar Tree DIY, I want to share with y'all how to create a DIY Dollar Tree mirrored box. So these are absolutely fabulous and so easy to create, and you guys can really make them look beautiful with whatever type of decor you pop inside and however you decide to decorate outside of them. So I'm starting out with a Dollar Tree gift box, and I decided I wanted to even go a little bit extra step further and decorate inside my gift box with this Dollar Tree silver wrapping paper. So what you do is just cut your wrapping paper the size of your gift box, and then you're going to hot glue that inside of your gift box, and here's how it should look once you're finished. The next step was to find some little mirrors. I found these mirrors at Dollar Tree, and I lucked out. They had a little bit of extra glitter on the outside of them, but it wasn't any kind of fallout glitter, and it was so perfect. I went crazy when I found them because you guys know I love that extra sparkle and shine. I'm just going to hot glue them to the outside of my box, and I really lucked out because they fit perfectly on the outside of this box, and I didn't even buy them for this specific purpose, but I was so excited that they worked out for this DIY. The next step was to take some of this Dollar Tree bling wrap and just hot glue some bling wrap to the top part of the box where there's kind of a bit of a rough edge from where I added that paper to the inside. So I'm just using my hot glue gun, and I'm going to gently run the hot glue gun over the top of the box and then add that bling wrap. And this is kind of the tricky part for me and maybe for you, so be careful. This is easy when you're working with bling wrap to burn yourself because it's mesh kind of, and so just be careful. Have some spatula or some little finger protectors on hand, and then I'm going to add some more hot glue and just go ahead and run that back down the other part of the box. I hope that makes sense. Anyway, glue all that bling wrap to your box and make it look fabulous. The next extra fabulous step that I wanted to add to this box was to add these beautiful acrylic gems to the outside. So this is kind of fun, a little bit tedious, but you can just take a pack of the Dollar Tree acrylic gems and begin to hot glue them to the outside of the box. I see these beautiful acrylic boxes all the time at the high-end decor stores, and they're kind of pricey, and really you can buy one bag of the Dollar Tree acrylic gems and they cover so much. I was so surprised. I thought I was going to run out, but I really didn't. I believe I used just one pack to cover this entire box. So it was the Dollar Tree gift box, one pack of gems, and then 4 of the little mirrors. And I had myself a really cute Glam makeup brush holder. This is going to go on my little beauty space and hold all my little goodies. Hopefully it'll help me stay a little bit more tidy. But check it out. I was so excited for how this turned out. I thought it looked so fun and fabulous on a budget. Dollar Tree DIY. I am so excited to share with you guys how to make a super awesome oversized large bow using one of those Dollar Tree garden gates. Okay, so the first thing that you want to do is trim off the bottom part of the garden gate and then trim it directly down the center. You're going to need some pretty sharp trimming scissors for that, and then you want to clip off the end. Just clip off that little straight edge end and then the little round piece at the bottom, and then you can line it up with the other side and trim that off as well. You want to leave a loop on each end because that's where your bow is going to be. Just kind of follow what I'm doing. It might be easier to look and see what I'm doing rather than what I'm saying. The other way you guys can do these is just use 2 Dollar Tree wreath forms as well. This is what I had on hand, so this is what we're going to use. Now I'm going to take and I'm going to cut a piece of fabric. You want to cut it large enough, like almost like a pillowcase size, to where both of your garden gate pieces can slip down inside of it. And I'm just showing you guys that I'm going to hot glue each side end to end, and then you want to leave the larger, longer side open because that's where you're going to slip in your little garden gate pieces. So very carefully glue each side together, and then you're going to turn your fabric inside out. Now, these big giant fabric bows are all the rage. If you guys follow Love Shack Fancy on Instagram, they're using tons of them. You guys are going to see them pretty much everywhere this season. The best part about this is you guys can use scrap fabric. I found this pink and white fabric at the thrift store. It was an old sheet. So that's super fun, and you're going to get a lot of bang for your buck. So turn your little faux pillowcase inside out, and hey, this works great on a pillowcase. It would be even better, but I didn't have that, so we're just going to use what we have. Okay, you're going to slip your garden gates inside, and you want those loopy ends to be on the outside part, and then you're just going to go ahead and seal off your little pillowcase form, and then you're going to tie that off in the center. Super easy peasy. And then I added a bigger piece of ribbon to the center to kind of make it look more bow-like. I guess hopefully that makes sense. But again, you guys can also use wreath forms, wire wreath forms. That makes a great one as well. Now I'm going to cut some giant tails. So I just cut a giant long piece of this sheet, and I dovetailed those ends, which means I cut a triangle in the end, and then I'm going to just take it and wrap it around the center part of my little bow piece. You really didn't, this is kind of like an extra step, I guess, the original piece that I put in the center. But anyway, here is how it looks, and this is a sneak peek of the Valentine's Day tree that I'm working on to share with you guys. This is the tree topper. It still needs tons of work. I just started on it today, but I did a ton of DIYs to go along.
So thank you all so much for joining me on another fun and fabulous crafty decor adventure. It is a true blessing and honor to have you all here. If you all are new, welcome. I'm Olivia with Olivia's Romantic Home. I love to share with you guys how you can make your home's boutique gorgeous on a budget. I truly believe that y'all don't have to break the bank to have a fabulous, amazing home. So I did give you guys an update on my ankle. Originally, I was doing some spring cleaning. This was at the beginning of January, and I was hanging up some curtains on my big front window. so I got a little bit lazy, and instead of scooting my ladder over, I stepped from my ladder to a side table. Do not do this, please. I kind of like took a tumble off the ladder, broke my ankle. I am working with an orthopedic surgeon, and they want me to stay in a tall walking boot for several weeks to see if this fracture will heal on its own. It's kind of a crazy spot that I broke it in, the talus bone. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that in your like ankle foot part. I'm not super familiar with that, but anyway, it's quite an injury. So I thank you guys for tuning in, for bearing with me as I continue to try to post content for you guys. It's not new content, so I'm so sorry for that, but I do hope to get back to doing some fun new ideas with you guys. I'm going to be taking down my Valentine's Day decor and putting up Easter. I will have help with that. So just thank you guys for your prayers. And I just want to remind you guys, wherever you're at in your life journey, if you wake up and you've been given a new day, try to be blessed by that and keep going and putting one foot in front of the other. You know, sometimes things happen like this ankle injury or different things in life, and there's nothing you can do to change it besides try to stay positive and just keep going, you know. So I try to look at every day as if it's a gift, and it's not always easy. Sometimes I get down too, but this is a gift. I'm learning patience. I'm learning to spend more intentional time with people because I can't really get up and move around. I didn't realize how much busyness I guess I do. I love to stay busy. I love to be crafting and decorating, moving and organizing and homemaking, all that kind of fun stuff. But I've realized now I probably need to sit with people more. I need to listen more. I need to spend more intentional time with people. So it's changing me in that way. It's giving me more patience, and it's also giving me more of an awareness of the fragility of my health, especially as I get older. This is going to be my 5th year on YouTube, and you guys have even seen some of my kiddos kind of grow up. Just here and there. I don't really show them very often, but my oldest is in college now, and my youngest daughter, the one you've probably seen on some of my videos crafting with me, she just drove to school today for the first time. So that was kind of crazy. And they have like this little app that you can watch the kids driving. And so I was really thankful. She did a great job. She made it safe. So, but say a little mama's prayer for me because I'm going to be an empty nester soon. So anyway, I just thought I would share that with you guys. Wow. So anyway, I hope y'all are having a gorgeous, blessed day. I do have some fun, exciting ideas in my head for some upcoming videos, but I am going to give myself grace right now with this ankle and just let it heal, because from what I can read and what I'm listening to the doctors say, if I don't, you know, pretty much lay up and let it heal, it's going to cause a lot of problems. So if you guys have had broken bones, I feel you out there. Or health stuff in general. I mean, you know, life is short, so do your best, keep going. And yeah, go back and binge watch some of my old content. I've got a lot of fun videos. Again, I've been on YouTube for 5 years now. I've posted 3 times a week, pretty much every week for the last 5 years. This is my 5th season, so really 4 years, and then plus this new season. So anyway, gosh, you know, I'm just really thankful to have you guys here. I started crafting when I was a little girl, and it just, being able to share this gift with you guys and hopefully inspire you guys has really blessed my life, and I hope it's blessed your life. And I know that crafting and decorating for me is so good for my heart and soul. So wherever you guys are at, keep up the good work crafting and decorating. I'm even trying to, you know, think about maybe some things that we can do or that I can do once I get through my recovery process and start to rehabilitate myself. I'm definitely going to try to do like some small decorating things, and I want to share with you guys my Valentine's Day tree, hopefully in my next video. So anyway, I love y'all. I'll stop rambling. I hope you're having a gorgeous, blessed week. I'm hugging all of your hearts so tight. Drop kind comments down below in this comment section. I'm not really an advocate, but I have such a heart for being kind with your words online. Remember that your words are important, especially the written word. And as our world moves to more of an online platform and place, we're going to be on social media connecting with people on Facebook and Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, so many different apps that you can connect with one another, which I think is a super great thing. I think it helps people not feel lonely, and I think it helps people feel engaged. But with that connection, there's an easy possibility for it to be just misunderstood, I guess. And so try not to leave kind comments on people's posts. If you have something not nice to say, keep it to yourself. Give yourself 24 hours, 48 hours before you respond. That's always the best way to diffuse any type of situation that's negative. So if you're scrolling and you see somebody's post and you don't like it, instead of, just keep going. Mute that person, block them, hide them, whatever. And the best thing you can do that is going to bless you and put out positive energy is just be kind. So if somebody posts a picture of their grandkid or their kiddo, give it a heart, give it a like, say something nice. That's the best thing you guys can do, because you don't know what somebody is going through in their day. You don't know, maybe they've just fallen off of the ladder and then you went and said something really awful. So you don't want to do that to somebody, and you don't want to have that done to you. Anyway, just be kind. I love y'all, and this is the best community in the world, and y'all are so kind to me. I just am thankful for you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you for your kindness, for your prayers, for your love. I love going into this comment section and seeing all the love. So I'm just a mama, me, you, and this iPhone. So I love y'all. I'm hugging all of your hearts so tight. Until our next video, remember, be kind to yourselves and be kind to one another. Talk to you guys very soon. Bye.